All right, once again, we're back live at your bitch ass.
It's your boy Graham.
And Butch, aka Rick James Bitch, or some of you may know me in some deep, high end dark corners as Richard James
Esquire.
Senior, DDS. And the DDS stands for Dick 'em Down Soldier.
All right, we back with another reaction video for your asses. Now, before we get started, I gotta remind you.
Oh,
beautiful sound.
Love it all the time.
Gotta remind you, make sure that you hit that thumbs up button. All right. If you haven't yet, subscribe and share. And if you want to know how to help us out and help us do further shit, look down in the description, down there, right there.
Yeah.
All right. It's got the Reckless TV merch and Patreon. If you feel like so generous enough as to give us some dinero in order for us to give you more. All right, I got the Bud Light. You got the High Life.
As always.
And
living the high life.
And this one's gonna be a two-part video. All right, because the video got broken up.
Okay.
All right, from when I had it downloaded, it's a part 1 and part 2.
Gotcha.
All right, but we're doing the same person that we did last time.
Okay.
Just because we had some people that really liked it.
Okay.
A comedian by the name of Jim Jeffries.
All right, Jimbo.
And the last video was pretty funny, so we're gonna see what this one look like.
Let's do it.
But without further ado, let's get into the looking.
How long is this motherfucker?
Now, before I start saying this, I want to say this, right? I believe in your right as Americans to have guns. I'm not trying to stop you from having guns. All I'm saying is this is my personal belief on the opinion. My opinion on the... it doesn't matter. I don't like guns. Right? I'm going to say some things that are just facts, right? In Australia, we had guns, right? Right up until 1996. In 1996, Australia had the biggest massacre on earth. Still hasn't been beaten. And now, after that, they banned the guns. Now, in the 10 years before Port Arthur, there was 10 massacres. Since the gun ban in 1996, there hasn't been a single massacre since. I don't know how or why this happened. Maybe it was a coincidence, right? Now, please understand that I understand that Australia and America are two vastly different cultures with different people.
Yeah,
right? I get
very
it.
much
In
so.
Australia, we had the biggest massacre on earth. The Australian government went, "That's it, no more guns." and we all went, "Yeah, right then. That seems fair enough."
Yeah.
I'll drink to that.
Now, in America, you have the Sandy Hook massacre where little tiny children died, and your government went, "Maybe we'll get rid of the big guns." And 50% of you went, "Fuck you, don't take my guns!"
Goddamn right.
Damn right. We do not play that. I'm sorry to say.
So
Love our guns.
here's where it gets confusing.
Well, we got some ignorant assholes.
Now, as I said,
that
I'm
fuck
all
it.
for
We
your
need
Second
guns.
Amendment rights. I think you should be able to have guns. It's in your Constitution. What I'm not for is bullshit arguments and lies. There is one argument and one argument alone for having a gun, and this is the argument. Fuck off. I like guns.
Yes.
It's not the best argument, but it's all you've got. And there's
Not really.
nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with saying, I like something, don't take it away from me. But don't give me this other bullshit. The main one is, I need it for protection. I need to protect me. I need to protect my family.
Yes.
Yes.
Really? Is that why they're called assault rifles? Is
Yes.
it? Never heard of these fucking protection rifles you speak of?
Yeah, we got them AK-47.
Protection? What the fuck are you talking about? You have a gun in your house, you're 80% more likely to use that gun on yourself than to shoot someone else. And people think, well, that'll never happen to me. You don't know that, because you know what? From time to time, we all get sad.
Maybe where you
happy,
from, brother man?
Then you're sad, and then this protection. I had a break-in in Manchester, England, where I was tied up. I had my head cut. They threatened to rape my girlfriend. They came through the window with a machete and a hammer. And Americans always go, well, imagine if you had a gun. And I'm like, all right. I was naked at the time.
Well, you gotta
I
get to
wasn't
your
wearing
gun
my
first.
holster.
Not too many
I
people
wasn't
walk around
staring
the
at the
house with
window
their
waiting for
pistol
the
on.
country machines to come through.
Well,
Like, what world do you live in where you're constantly fucking ready?
America.
stay ready.
You have guns because you like guns. That's why you go to gun conventions. That's why you read gun magazines. None of you give a shit about the home security. None of you go to home security conventions. None of you read Padlock Monthly. None of you have a Facebook picture of you behind a secure door going, fucking yeah. Like, you're going to be ready if someone comes into your house. You have it at all fucking time. By the way, most people who are breaking into your house just want your fucking TV. You think that people are coming to murder your family? How many fucking enemies do you have?
Hold on, I got something to say when this one's over with.
Yes.
I think everyone's
Well, first
coming
of
to
all,
murder you.
I'd rather
If
you
haven't
come
readily
get my family
available,
than my
it becomes
TV.
unsafe. You have it in your bedside table.
I'm not gonna lie
One of
to
your
you,
kids
I
picks
spend
it
more
up.
money on my
Thinks it's
TV
a toy,
than
shoots
my
another
damn
one of your
family.
kids. Happens every fucking day. We'll go. That'll never happen in my house because I'm a responsible gun owner. I keep my guns locked in a
Locked
safe.
up.
Then there's no fucking protection. Someone comes into the house, you're like, wait there, fuckface. Oh, you've come to the wrong house here, buddy boy. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna fuck you up. Okay. Is it 32 to the left or 32 to the right? Your mother's birthday? Why? Your fucking mother's birthday. Maybe if you didn't leave the window open because it's too hot in here, we wouldn't be getting fucking murdered, right? I find the NRA to be hard work. But the fact that they always think the answer is more guns. After Sandy Hook happened, the NRA said, and I quote, "None of this would have happened if the teachers had guns."
No. A lot of kids would have been shot before they.
I think they're forgetting what school was like. Did anyone remember that casual teacher that used to, whenever she came onto school, that relief teacher came, you and your friends would see her and go, oh, we're going to make her cry.
Yeah.
And then she'd stand in front of the class with a bit of chalk, her hands would be shaking. And you go, you're never getting married, are you, miss? Never going to happen for you. Then she gets back to a 1967 Volkswagen Beetle, she'd be crying over the steering wheel, just, why don't they like me? Let's give that cunt a gun and see how things work out.
Yeah, it'll be a whole different story around here. Some respect will be given around in that classroom. Them motherfuckers had guns.
The answer to that, we'll just add more guns. They go, we'll put an armed security guard at every school across America. Yeah, that'll work out. The average security guard in America earns $16 an hour.
Hell yeah.
Not a lot of wiggle room to be a fucking hero. Someone comes onto the school and you've got Kevin.
With a 6-shooter.
Now, I'm sure Kevin's shit hot at Call of Duty, but it might not fucking cut it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I understand that when I'm doing this joke in this room, 50% of you agree with me, 50% of you don't agree with me. And I do respect the people who don't agree with me. Don't think I don't. The 50% that don't agree with me, 20% of those people are smart enough to realise this is a comedy show and it's not to be taken seriously, and they're laughing along because it's just funny jokes, right? And then the next 20% are sort of phased out a little bit and looking around going, I wonder how they got that chandelier up there. And then there's the last 10%, and they're fucking furious. Right now, in this room, and the people watching at home, 10% of you are fucking seething. Just... And for a couple of reasons. First reason, I'm making good points.
Yes.
All right, brother. What did you think of that one?
Funny? Yes. Gun control in America. To be honest with you, I think they ought to, well, I think he's about right. You know what I'm saying? Technically, guns don't protect you. Shit. Unless you are, it's at your reach. so you can get it when the motherfuckers come in your house. And most of the time, when someone breaks in your house, guess what? You're not home.
Yeah.
I think more of anything, guns, you have a gun because the next motherfucker has a gun. No more than that. Because if you had a knife, I would get a knife. You had a stick, I would get a bigger stick. So that's the main reason I think we all have guns. Should we ban them? Fuck no. Yeah, there's too many motherfuckers around here anyhow. Take a few out. No, I didn't mean that.
You can't be advertising that on the internet,
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that.
Purge.
Technically, he's right. Yeah, there's a lot of motherfuckers really steaming, but I can tell you we can get gun control, and it works. Take the prices of bullets up.
Or, you know what? There's the easy way. This joke I heard a long time ago, but it makes perfect sense.
Right.
All right. The best way to have perfect gun control is to give everybody a gun, because then all the knuckleheads will be taken out almost immediately.
What?
Then all you got left is responsible people
With guns.
with guns.
Well, technically, here's the issue with guns.
Mm-hmm.
We just had one a while, not too long ago. Actually, yesterday.
Yesterday. Damn congressman.
No, not even congressman, and they had one somewhere in America at the UPS. Here's the problem.
That's on the UPS?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Here's the problem. You work day and night for a job. You neglect your family. Your wife leaves you. And next thing you know, you come in and say, well, hey, Ralph, we're having cutbacks. You got to go.
No, sir. You've got to go.
Somebody got to go. Now, in my opinion, that's where guns are good. No, I shouldn't say that. But technically, I mean, you've been literally screwing this guy. He's been coming to work for you day in, day out, have not missed a day, never took a vacation, running around in a hot-ass bus. And so you could keep your salary. You say, we got to trim some of the fat, and he's the last inch of the fat that's on him. Well, he's going to come back with a pistol. You know,
he's not coming back with a pistol.
And he's really wants to get you, but he just doesn't know who the fuck fired him. So yeah, but back to what he says. Yes, I do believe that America would be a greater place if we got rid of the guns. But here's the problem with that.
Now, the Constitution says
Well,
that we have the right to bear arms. Now,
hold on. You say we have the right to do what?
To bear arms.
So why don't you go out in the woods, shoot a bear, or kill a bear, cut his arms off?
The right to bear arms. No. But when they wrote the Constitution, right, and they wrote the right to bear arms, there wasn't no machine guns. There was only the ones that took 5 minutes to load, and then you get one pellet out, or one
the musket
ball out.
But do you know, technically that gun there will knock a hole in you and make you do 3 or 4 somersaults when it hit you. What you fail to realize is, I believe we have it for the simple fact that just in case some idiot that's a general decides that he wants to take his power a little bit too far. Well, hey, General, come on down here to where I stay. We all got guns, so we can go to war. But other than that, technically, we do not need assault rifles. We only need handguns. If anything less than that, we're getting blurry a little bit.
Oh, now I don't know what the heck just happened to the camera. There we go. Let's bring it back in. But if you look at the statistics here, right?
Mm-hmm.
We live in the great state of Georgia, right? Which is a state that is very pro-gun, right?
Yeah, but also they're very pro-Bible too.
Yeah, but look, we live in a state that's very pro-gun. A lot of people have weapons of somewhat mass destruction here in Georgia, right? We actually, yes, we do have our fair share of gun-related crimes. right?
Fair share.
Fair share. But
Majority
we
of the
are
crime-
less. We are a whole lot less than places that have totally banned the son of a gun, and the only people that got him is the criminals.
That is true.
Because criminals, they think twice about running up into your crib
Well, I don't,
because they don't know what you got.
Most of the time, a criminal is going to run in your house when you're there. 9 times out of 10, they're expecting to kill you. So,
Yeah.
most of the time, they'll wait till you leave before they go up in your house. I think more of anything, we don't have a lot of crime. Well, most of our crimes are gun related. Either someone robbing you or something of that nature. But with or without guns, if you had a knife, they would do it to you anyhow. If they had a long medieval sword, they will rob you. Had knife, well, had sword point. So it's either knife, gun, or whatever. You're going to get robbed. It's going to be, no matter what, there's nothing you can do about it. If I had a chance to, we got too many eggheads out here these days that can make guns. So, me personally, I like what he says. I dig what he say. But is that going to happen? No.
No.
I could give a rat's fat ass what's going to keep this motherfucker coming from my house when I go outside and he sees this AR-15.
So your bearing of the arms is not going to stop him?
Shit, nah. My muscles or none of that's going to stop him. When he know, and most of y'all, and for you all watching this is how we show what we got for the year. New Year's Eve is there. We're drunk. And the only thing, and this is what keeps motherfuckers coming from to our house. On New Year's Eve, we step outside, we drink, we have fun, and then on New Year's Eve at 11:59
and 59 seconds.
we're really at 11:55. We are loading up every pistol we got, and we're gonna step outside.
And AK and SK and AR.
And we're gonna step outside while our neighbors are looking and their friends, and we're gonna let one off from each gun several times, so they know, hey, don't go over there to that man house. He is strapped like a military camp.
Now you may hear from certain people's houses, you may hear the pop, pop, pop. From others' houses, you might hear the ra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. But then in certain individuals' houses, you're going to hear the boom, boom.
And then you're gonna hear all that.
That's where you don't go.
You will hear semi-automatic hand pistols, 45s, AR-15s, and this is all coming from one house.
Barretts. You might catch that occasional Barrett
And
50 cal.
that's going to be a deterrent from, okay, I probably don't need to run up in that man's house. But I noticed 2 houses down, they was trying to compete with us, and they were lighting fireworks.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be the house they run up in and steal their TV. Because I'm going to tell you, I'd rather give you my child, my mother, my girlfriend, and her 2 kids, and my grandmother, just to keep my 60-inch TV.
With the fire stick.
With the fire stick during football season.
Yep.
I'm sorry. If you came in here and said, I'm about to take your TV or I'm going to take your family. Can I kiss them goodbye?
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer. They got to go during football season. Now, don't get me wrong, I love them. But they got to go.
All right. So we've gotten down to the nitty gritty on that one. All right. We're going to catch you with part 2. Part 2, we're probably gonna drop part 2 tomorrow. All right. So keep it tight. Like, comment, subscribe, pass on to your homies. And
I'll tell you what, before pull it up on your screen.
for what?
Pull this up. Matter of fact, pull this up, hit pause, go jack off, clear your mind, then watch it. See what you got.
And use a Vino, one of our sponsors.
Moisturize your hand and your dick.
Amen.
Have a smooth dick when you fucking.
And in the meantime,
And as always,
go fuck yourselves.